At its annual WWDC developer conference, Apple just wrapped up the opening keynote of its software, and it did not disappoint. During the event, Apple announced several new hardware products, including a 15-inch MacBook Air, an updated Mac Studio, an Apple Silicon-powered Mac Pro headset, and the iPhone maker finally unveiled its mixed reality headset, Apple Vision Pro. Interesting to note is while Apple Vision Pro stole the show, Apple announced several new software features while it previewed iOS 17, iPadOS 17, watchOS 10, and macOS 14 Sonoma. New features include a revamped wallet app, support for hardware accessories like webcams on the iPad, widgets on the desktop of the Mac. This with a completely new way of viewing information on the Apple Watch. As is the regular fashion of this company, Apple won't officially release the updates until later this year, typically in September and October. In the meantime, you can sign up for the public beta that will launch in July, or if you're a developer, you can download and install the updates starting today. Let's find out what's new in iOS 17. You know, one area iOS 17 focuses on is communication. In that theme, Apple is adding new features to the phone app. You'll get to create new contact posters that show up on other iPhone users' phones when you call them, as well as your contact card. Equally, when trying to decide if you should answer a call from a number you don't know, you can watch a live transcription of the voicemail they're leaving. And if you decide, you can answer it as they're leaving the message. Over 15 new devices are on the way to go in as new features by Apple. But what in particular will every iPhone model with iOS 17 be getting? Apple says, FaceTime now has the option to leave a message when you call someone and they don't answer. Amazing innovation. Also, messaging is also getting a healthy update. Apple updated the search field in Messages, letting you add terms to your search. There's also a new catch-up arrow that takes you to the last message you read in a conversation. Then replies are getting easier to do, and voice memos will also be transcribed if you can't listen to them. This will combat the effect of having to receive voice in noisy environments or at times inconvenient to you. What about notifying your receiver when you are leaving a location or arriving your destination? Apple has solved this, as it says there's a new check-in feature that you can use to let someone know when you're leaving a location and then automatically alert that contact when you arrive at your final destination. There is also an improved fun fact to the Messages app, says Apple. This means Apple is also moving where you access your iMessage apps behind a new plus button menu, which is also home to the new iMessage Stickers apps. It gives place for every emoji to be used as a sticker now, which looks like a ton of fun. The features gives room for one to use their own photos or live photos to create stickers for use in Messenger app, such as third-party apps. What are the iPhone models Apple has now? Apple has the best iPhone models currently in the market. Its iPhone version AirDrop is getting an update equally. There is a new feature called Name Drop, which will let you use NFC to share your contact information, including your new poster, with fellow iPhone and Apple Watch users at ease. This iPhone model also lets you use AirDrop, and its new NFC feature to share photos or start SharePlay sessions. It equally provides for options if someone is sending a lot of videos and photos, so that you can leave AirPlay range, and the content will continue to sync probably through its servers. There are lots of updates to iPhone features, new iPhone keyboard not excluded. iPhone is getting a new and big update, especially its autocorrect. Autocorrect is supposed to be more accurate and have better predictions on what you want to say, and when, thus minimizing the error of leaving wrong words unintended by you. iOS 17 will be making its way soon with a new journal app that leaves you with the option of using information from apps like Photos, Workouts, and your location to make suggestions about what to write about or reflect upon. You will also be able to schedule notifications to remind you to write in your journal. Talk of another new feature coming to iOS 17 is the Stand By. This feature basically turns your iPhone into a smart display whenever it's charging and turned sideways. The main screen has a clock on it, but you can swipe across it in order to view slideshows of your photos, weather, home controls, and lots. Stand By also supports live activities, and it's known for keeping you up to date with sports scores, as was previously used with the iPhone 14 model. Other features to note include the fact that Hey Siri is no more. Instead, you could just say Siri to trigger the personal assistant, and then combine commands without using the wake phrase repeatedly. Apple hasn't left out its updates on watches. WatchOS 10 brings with it a lot of new features to the Apple Watch lineup, including a new way of viewing information in widgets directly on the watch face. You can access a stack of widgets from any watch face by turning the digital crown. WatchOS 10's apps are redesigned to show more information or provide easier access to it with less complications. Apple highlighted its cycling improvements for fitness enthusiasts, including features to support for third-party accessories for monitoring your cadence and power via a bike sensor. This watch connects directly to the sensor and displays the information fed to it on your watch, and then calculates your current power zone. The innovations and software features to Apple's iPhone are simply amazing and immeasurable, considering it's all taking such works at once. We will bring you more on other features of their latest iPhone, but be sure to click in for a more detailed look at Apple Vision Pro and what WatchOS brings to Apple's new headset. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech updates at Cracked Info. Bye for now.